Hey everybody, today I want to show you my favorite case for the iPad Pro 12.9 inch 2020. First of all, let me put my iPad Pro aside and show you my previous case. This is a simple Folio case, not the original one from Apple. This is from China, paid for this like $17, $18, something like that. You can attach the iPad Pro with the magnets in here. Has a camera cutout, has this Folio thing to put the iPad in this position or in this position, angle, or even in this angle. Let me actually take out my iPad and show you how it looks inside this case, if you're curious. So as you can see, it's attaching to the case with magnets, like that, like a glue pretty much. Very, very strong magnets on this case. If you want to purchase this case, I'm going to leave links down below in the description. But there are a couple of reasons why I don't like using a case like this. The first one is I don't really like this Folio thingy, simply because when I'm holding the iPad in my hand like this, as you can see, it's flopping around and annoying. Even when I fold it like this, it's very annoying. It's sliding around and moving. And also, it's adding a little bit of thickness. Actually, a lot of thickness to the iPad, and feels extremely uncomfortable to hold, in my personal opinion, especially if you hold the iPad in portrait mode. As you can see, it's moving left and right and left and right. The only good thing about this floppy thing is that I can put my iPad in this position, watch content, maybe put a keyboard in here, type something, or I can put the iPad in this position and I can again type something, do some drawing if I want to, or something like that. But personally, most of the time I'm using the iPad like this in my hand, just hold it in my hand and do my stuff, or in portrait mode, or if I'm doing work like video editing, photo editing, I'm just putting it flat on the table and doing my things like that, my creative work like photo editing, video editing, music creating, drawing, or something that I have to spend a lot of time on. The second thing that I don't like about this case is the weight. Let me bring my scale for a second. So as you can see, this case weighs 359, 360 grams, which might sound like not a lot of weight, but trust me, if you're going to hold the iPad in your hand a lot, you're definitely going to feel 360 grams because the iPad itself weighs like how much? 640 grams, extremely, extremely lightweight. So this case is pretty much a little bit more than half of the weight of the iPad Pro itself. Now let me show you my favorite case. You probably saw it already. This is a clear case, a simple clear case from the company called ESR. I don't know if you can see it. It says ESR in here. I paid for this case around $10 on AliExpress. And I'm going to leave links, of course, down below in the description. On Amazon, it costs, I think, around $20, $25, so a little bit expensive. This is a simple, clear case, camera cutout, pencil holder, cutouts for the speakers, microphones, etc. Very, very simple, easy to hold in this position. Nothing is flopping around. Easy to hold in this position. Extremely lightweight. How much is it on the scale? Just 160 grams. That's 200 grams lighter than this case. And trust me, when you're holding the iPad in your hands, you're gonna definitely feel 200 grams. Now let me put the iPad inside this case. It's also very easy to put the iPad inside. Just takes a couple of seconds, really. Very, very simple. So as you can see, very comfortable to hold like that. And also in this position. You can also use the Apple Pencil to charge it with the iPad. With this case, it's working completely fine. Let me do it again. So as you can see, it's charging the iPad Pro. The magnets are not as strong with this case as without the case, but they are still relatively strong, in my personal opinion. As you can see, it's holding the pencil even in this angle. So when I'm doing my casual work, I can use the iPad like this. Or when I'm, for example, taking notes, I take the pencil, write some notes. And then when I'm doing serious work, I just lay down my iPad flat on the table, open, for example, LumaFusion, take out the pencil, and start editing and doing my work. This is my favorite way of doing creative work, when the iPad is just flat on the table. Now you might say, What about a keyboard? Well, personally, I just use the built-in keyboard on the iPad Pro, and I really like it. It's very responsive, very easy to use, and also I don't need to carry anything with me. It's completely for free, and it's working completely fine for my kinds of use. I would say if you really need a keyboard for your iPad Pro, then definitely get the Apple Magic Keyboard for the iPad Pro. It's the best of the best if you really need a keyboard. If you need this kind of angle for your iPad, or you need a little bit of, I don't know, this angle, then definitely get a case like this. You won't be disappointed. But if you're holding the iPad a lot in your hands and you want the iPad to be as light as possible and as portable as possible, definitely consider getting a case like this. If you know any case that's lighter than this case and slimmer, let me know down below. So I guess this is it for today. Again, I'm going to leave links down below for this case, for the clear case, and also for this Folio cheap case. If you have any questions or comments or recommendations, let me know down below. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it informative, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.